Wow! What a game changer! It took me some time to do my research on what I wanted, and I finally settled with the Ubiquiti UAP-AC-LR. I'm using at home and my house is 3500 SQ. Now I get full coverage around the house and even outside. I got rid of my Asus wireless router, and now uses a Cisco wire router and the Ubiquiti UAP-AC-LR for my wireless. This thing is absolutely amazing, and blows a 5-year-old consumer-grade router's Wi-Fi radio out of the water. Definitely made me plan out a future full Ubiquiti network build for when I finally splurge on gigabit internet for the house. I've had this AP installed for the last 2 weeks on my wall in my downstairs living room, and it is a night and day difference to the Wi-Fi radio in my 5-year TP-Link Archer. This thing reaches all 4 corners of my 2,300 square feet house and then some. I'm getting nearly 90 MB/s symmetrical in the furthest upstairs room of my house when I pay for 100 symmetrical, soon to be gigabit when I upgrade to a USG and Ubiquiti switch. This little flying saucer is quite powerful. The controller software also gives a really easy way to control multiple APs or other tech you may buy for your network in the Ubiquiti ecosystem. Because I had it running on the Raspberry Pi before I got the AP, install was super fast. Just go to my browser, type the IP of my Pi with HTTPS on the front and add :8443 to the end, and you follow some super easy walkthrough to get the AP working. Only took 30 minutes to get set up, 15 minutes on the hole drilling for the wall mount as well as cabling to my router to the PO injector and then to the AP. Then 15 minutes to configure the AP and push a firmware upgrade to it. Just like that, my whole house. The only con I could see is that this isn't for newbie or amateur computer/tech people. This requires at least some above level knowledge to set up. I suggest if you are confused to follow as many YouTube videos as possible before purchasing. I noticed most of the 1-star reviews for this product are tied to cluelessness. This is not a router. You must have an existing router to use this with. Also, if you don't understand network configs, simply use the iPhone or Android app to set it up. My setup is using the TP-Link Archer C7 as a router and switch, soon to be upgraded to a USG. I run the Ubiquiti controller software off a Raspberry Pi so I can monitor things round the clock, and it's connected to the Archer over a Cat6a patch cable. Then I run another Cat6a to the provided injector and a Cat6a cable up to the AP. Easy once you realize how simple it is, a monkey or a child can use it. I will never buy consumer-grade equipment again as long as this type of tech is around. This thing is definitely worth the buy, and I won't hesitate to buy future Ubiquiti products if they work this smoothly. During my life I had tried many different access points and Wi-Fi routers to cover my home needs. Linksys, Netgear, Belkin, these brands are pretty familiar to me, and I had a deal with a number of the models of each of them. Click link in description for more reviews.